In cinema industry, in the world of cinemas, we have few rare gems who has created so much impact after their demise that even the big screen in the theaters is not big enough. It's not big enough. It's so small because those movies are close to our heart. For example, Heath Ledger. After he passed away, Dark Knight released in theaters. And what a roar of storm that one was. What a roar of storm. Legendary film it became. But all the success, all the loves and showers, he was not there to experience. Then another such example is R.D. Burman, the legendary R.D. Burman. He composed 1942 A Love Story, but before that movie got released only, he passed away. He passed away. And after that movie released, that music created so much impact, so much huge impact that people watch their films and listen to their songs millions and millions and millions of times. That even big screen theaters is not big enough. It's very small. That much impact. Similarly, Dil Bechara Movie is going to be watched multiple number of times by the audience, multiple number of times. Especially some of the scenes. Some of the scenes were so emotional. So emotional. Seriously, yaar. Each and every people who have watched this scene, if they have not cried, or was not emotional, then they are lying. That's it. They are just lying. They are not saying the truth. You will have some tissues and moist eyes after watching this movie. Talking about the acting performance, each and every character in this movie suited the role perfectly. Sushant Singh Rajput nailed it. Just it. Nailed it. Seriously, what a performance. Brilliant as always. Then Sanjana Sanghi, who has made the debut in this movie, she has also nailed it. Perfect acting. Even the supporting cast, Bengali actors Swastika and Shashwato, his name is Shashwato, he has also perfectly nailed the character of father and mother, both of them. Terrific they were. Absolutely terrific. Brilliant. Acting, casting, everything was good. And it was obviously meant to be good because this director is a casting director. He was a casting director. This is his first feature film where he is directing the movie. So obviously the casting will be perfect. So as usual, the casting is perfect in this movie. Talking about the music, A.R. Rahman is the music director of this movie. Background music rocked, that's it. Background music rocked. Especially that hoo-wee, that one also, that background music was perfect. It was perfect. It suited the situations and the scenes perfectly. Tracks also was up to the mark. That's it. It was up to the mark. Screenplay of the movie was perfect. Perfect. Only 1 hour 40 minutes. It was 1 hour 40 minutes. When it started and when it ended, nobody knows. It went like a breeze of time, like that. It went. You'll not feel bored at all and you'll feel engaged to the screen. That's good. The screenplay is. Screenplay is perfect, and even the message of the movie is perfect. Message of the movie is that life should be big, not long. Like that. That is the best message of the movie. You should live your life fullest with no regrets at all. Like that. That is the good message and positive message this film has left. Why this movie works so well and why it is so good, it's simply because John Green has written Fault in Our Stars, that novel. He is the real hero of this movie, and he is the real hero of that American movie also. He is the real hero. He deserves applause, a round of applause for writing such a beautiful script. Now Bollywood people should start encouraging and motivating young scriptwriters. Come on now. Already one tragedy has happened. Like this, how many tragedy happens? How many people commit suicide for not getting opportunities? We don't know. After this tragedy happened, empower more young scriptwriters. 1.5 billion population. And you are telling me that you don't have scriptwriters in our country that can give you good scripts. No. They are not interested. They are not interested to promote young talent. They are not interested. South का remake करो, 200 करोड़ पॉकेट में कमाओ. हॉलीवुड का रीमेक करो, 200 करोड़ पॉकेट में कमाओ, 300 करोड़ पॉकेट में कमाओ, 400 करोड़ पॉकेट में कमाओ. यही हो रहा है ना. तो फिर क्यों एनकरेज करना है? उड़ाओ, पैसा कमाओ. यही हो रहा है बस. After filling their pockets, the producer, big shot producer will come and say, oh my god, one more remix. oh my god, one more remake. Oh my god, this is original. Like that he will come and say, obviously you are giving him so much money, obviously he will confidently say, one more remake, one more remix. Like that he will say, obviously it will happen, it is bound to happen. Sushant Singh Rajput was not like that. He wanted to do original films, mind-blowing films. The movies which will, in down the years, in 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, people remember his name. He wanted to do that. This is the only film which is doing remake. Why? Because the casting director, the director of this movie, has casted him in his debut movie and given him a break in Bollywood. That's why he decided, without even reading the script. That was his friendship. That good of a human being he was. He didn't tolerate such nonsense. In one news I have read that Sushant Singh Rajput has said no to Befikre movie. He rejected Befikre script. Obviously, even rickshawala and auto rickshawala and cabwala, Ola driver and Uber driver, they will also reject that Ghatiya Lauda script of Befikre. Rubbish film. चोपड़ा का खोपड़ा भी नहीं है वो पिक्चर में. पूरा चोपड़ा का खोपड़ा है वो पिक्चर में. सिर्फ चोपड़ा का खोपड़ा है. और वो बेफिक्रे पिक्चर में only thing the hero is doing is that jumping like on orangutan and shaking like on chimpanzee. That's all is there in that hero's character. Which intellectual person and which creative person will choose such a bullshit script? And Bollywood industry got ego after that. That he said no. How can an outsider say no to me? How can an outsider say no? With that he got ego. Hypocritical industry is the Bollywood. Shame. In an industry where they make a movie like Pink, which says no means no, no means no, whether it's a boy or a girl, no means no. That message is giving. That movie in one hand they'll make. But on the other hand, if their own people say no means, they will torture him, they will ruin his career, they will harass him, they will say all bullshit type of him on the news media channel. This is what they are doing. Full of hypocrisy, bullshit. That's it. This Bollywood industry. Bollywood.